And we're back with another episode of Nefashuu's Pokemon Platinum Nuzlocke Challenge. Oh yeah, this song must be one of the happiest songs ever. Listen. That's so good, man. Sunny Shore City, look it up. Anyway, we're going to cut this music short because we're going to do a bit of town exploration and we're going to see what Volcano is up to because he's apparently being a bit of a douchebag and not running his gym properly. But first, we must heal as usual. Oh man, speaking of sunny, it's so sunny here in England. I don't know what's going on. Summer seems like it's here already and it's still April. Don't know how that makes sense. I'm not complaining though. Get that good old vitamin D. To make up for the lack of space, the city built roads out of solar panels. These solar panels provide us with clean energy, and they're good roads. Man, get on it, government. It's a symbol of Sunny Shore's will to survive, I think. Man, I want to live here. Wow, you're really cool. You have 7 gym badges. All you need is 1 more to challenge the Pokemon League. Thanks, random child. I once dreamed of becoming a gym leader. I'm tempted to make the obvious Skyrim joke, but I won't. Though that dream never came true, I got to live with Pokemon all this time. It's been a blessed life. Oh man, I don't think he has long left. So we'll just leave him to it. Alright, what do you want, woman? The city uses a lot of electricity, especially the lighthouse and the Gaim. They finally decided to turn all the city's roads into giant solar panels. Sunny Shore is a sunshine city, so the system works perfectly. I am dubious as to how well that actually works, but I kind of wish it did. Hey, you're hiding down here. This is a major port town, and it's the gateway to the Pokemon League. That it is. Man, it's not long now until we're there. Oh man, I gotta do a lot of prep work for that. But we don't have to do that just yet. Before we head up here, I'm gonna check the houses down on the bottom floor to see. First of all, if this mart has anything cool in. It usually doesn't, but we'll see. Keep cutting the awesome music down. I've heard about Victory Road, which leads to the Pokemon League. It's more of a cave than a road, but, you know, tradition. The word is the road is harsh and harrowing. I'd better load up on as many items and as much medicine as I can carry. I don't suspect you have 7 gym badges at all, sir. I shall buy seals for decorating Pokeballs at the Sunny Shore Market. Using those seals in a cool way will be sure to impress my Pokemon. Well, they'll be in the balls themselves, so I don't know how that works, but this is good news. I've been waiting for this for so long. The seals are real. I need to buy some items. So let's round this off with an even 30 hyper potions. That's probably all we need. What have you got? One of these days, you're going to sell something awesome. Steel mail. That seems impractical, but never mind. Oh man, that means the steel shop is closed. First, let's check out these wind graphics. Yeah. The house looks like a mini castle. It's amazing. Whoa, there's people in here. Oh man, these guys are looking like they're ready to ambush these dudes. What do you want? Go underground and have fun down there. Make it an adventure. You can't tell me what to do. Get flags on your friends to make your secret base better. Try to hide your secret base, well, that's in the name, and get good at discovering your friends' bases. If you buy spheres, they grow a little every day. Makes sense, they're really weird that way. Oh right, I better dig mine up. I forgot I had some buried, man. I may have to resort to getting a lot of heart scales on the underground. I keep putting off going down there. I might not need to, but we'll see. I wonder if this bin has anything. Nah. The underground man in the Turner and Byron of Canalave are related. Add Byron's son Brock, and you have a trio of dedicated gold diggers. Oh man. Some underground traps need to be defused by touch or by using the microphone. Oh, that will clearly work. Have you gone underground lately? I'm sensing a theme to this house. Depending on where you go down, you end up in different places. That's why I use my Explorer kit in as many places as I can and just basically destroy the environment. The spheres found in the underground tunnels are like gems. You can obtain goodies by trading the spheres away. Cool. Why are you dressed as a clown again? I don't see the relevance of that. Oh man, Sunny Shore Market, yes! Been waiting for this moment all my life. What have you got? Your Crobat. It worked stupendously hard, didn't it? It sure did. It's been for a lot lately. As its reward, please give it this effort ribbon. Oh man. I feel like I should give everyone ribbons, but that would be very time consuming. See that seal merchant there? He didn't have any seals I wanted. Maybe tomorrow, I guess. Oh man. Sunny Shore Market is best known for its big selection of seals. Well, what are you doing? You're selling nothing. Why are you here? I'm guessing that's a seal merchant. Who are you? Why do you have, like, potions? I love tap toys. Plaza games are great, too. I'm a huge fan of the... Wait, you're promoting it as your own? That's pretty illegal there. Ah, please, allow me a little of your time, if you will. You won't regret it. Welcome. Okay, I thought you were going to delve into something amazing. Man, so many seals, and we can come back. I'm going to come here every day if I don't have really good seals. Okay, so hold on. So we got stars. I feel like we should buy 3 of each of these. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy 3 of each of these seals, and we're going to figure it out, because we can mix and match our seals. Foamy seal. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Flora seal. That sounds like Tonga. We could just put it on Portugal for a giggle. Line seal. That sounds fairly uneventful. Ella seal. We don't have any electric types, but who cares? Ah, party seal. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely coming back here in the future. Oh, man, we're going to put those on later. That is for sure. Well, I'm happy. What does this say? It's a blank sign painted white. Why would you do that? It's clearly not black or white, so I don't know what you're on about. Hey, whatever the environment, people in Pokemon adapt to live there. That's what we all do to survive. And who are you? This city makes me feel at home somehow. It's next to the sea, and there's a lighthouse. Hint, hint. Gold and silver remakes, etc. Oh, if you don't have the gym badge, you'll be forced to turn back. Oh man, I thought you were gonna chit chat. Be forced to turn back. Well, I feel like we need to explore there to see if we can catch anything cool. Because we have a few captures that I'd like to attempt to get this episode anyway. If we don't actually get them. Where did this go? Ooh, the game. Yo, hiya! He hasn't come back yet. When he does, you know what you gotta do, man. Man, I've got to push my memory back all the way to the previous episode. That's crazy. Give him a bashing. It's so hot. A bashing? A passionate battle is now a bashin'. That's the new word of the day. Okay, so I'm guessing this is where they came from. I suspect that is correct. I'm trying to get round everywhere. What is the point of this one out here? Oh, there's a lighthouse. Okay, we'll save that for later. Ooh, there's an item. Hidden items galore. So, what is here? The giant rock. Isn't it really a Pokemon? Probably not. Pokemon Rock, Sunnyshore's heritage site. There's not really much you can do with that. Ah, there's the item. It is a Thunderstone. Ooh, useful for those Pikachu I don't own. And potentially the Eevee that I've already evolved. Okay, well this person really doesn't want to be seen, but I'm going to see him. Oh, hey there. That glaringly bright and cool thing you have. This is a very stereotypical voice. It's undoubtedly a Poketch, the latest model on the list. They're awesome, yeah? Yeah, it's okay. I kind of use the same app repeatedly, though. I got okayed by the Poketch company to develop original Poketch apps. You're a trainer, right? Can you do me a favor? Well, that seems to be the thing to do. You've got Pokemon of different natures, right? May I see them? Yes. I'd like to see a Pokemon of a serious nature. Ooh. Is any of our teams serious? I don't know the natures of everyone. Romania, you're an adamant. And so is Portugal. Oh man, you two make a nice couple, actually. But it's not a wedlock, sadly. Fiji, you are lonely. I don't know why. Ethiopia, you're quiet. The quiet assassin. Brunei is very naive. And Tonga is brave. No seriousness for me. So I'm guessing this guy gives you a Poketch app depending on what natures you have in the PC. We may return if I'm so inclined, and if we do have a serious nature. So I believe there are definitely some houses up here that I did not explore properly. Hello, old people. A long time ago, there was a boy named Cyrus who lived here. He seemed to shun others, and he preferred the company of machines. He was a brilliant student, I recall. I often wonder what became of him. Yeah, he's probably dead now. I'd heard the Team Galactic was up to no good, but here in Sunnyshow, we'd never even seen any of them around. It's almost like this is some sort of post-evil team place. Of course, our gym leader Volkner is invincible in every way. Oh, we'll see about that, old chum. What is this? Julia's house? Who's Julia? She gives us ribbons, whoever she is. Hey, Julia. Oh, hello. You're quite the nifty trainer. My husband is a sailor, and he's off working somewhere far away. I long for the day he comes back to me. All that waiting gets to be very boring Oh gosh, where's this going? I know. How about you visit me and tell me stories every so often? Okay, well, if I feel like it, I will do that. I think you get ribbons for telling a story every day. I think I've mentioned this, that I've seen a post on the Pokemon Reddit where someone has ribbons, like every single ribbon you can possibly get on his Delibird. It's pretty cool. I suggest checking it out. The gym leader uses too much electricity, so you might want to wear a hat. He needs to think about the city's power needs too. Nah, well, you know, we'll see. We'll see if we can whip him into shape. Oh, there's a lift. A lift in a lighthouse? Are those common? I'm not an expert on lighthouse. Is it the plural of lighthouse? This is Volkner. First, let's speak to these guys. The Vista Lighthouse represents safety and protection to us sailors. I love how far away you can see with the binoculars. That guy's kind of hogging them though. When's it my turn? I'm gonna go that far away with my Pokemon one day. You keep dreaming, chap.
So, you're the latest challenger up against the Sunny Shore Gym. Alright, I've decided. If I find you to be weak, I'm gonna challenge the Pokemon League. I'm all done with renovating the gym.
Oh gosh, it's not trash cans, is it?
So I don't need to be here. More than anything, I want to have battles that can friddle me again. As the toughest gym leader in Sinnoh, I'm gonna unleash everything in my arsenal on you.
Oh man, you know, with his static hair, he means business. There's not much to this lighthouse. Well, let's go back down again. Before we face Volkner, we of course need to do some training. So I'm going to round off the episode by going to we're going to backtrack a bit and let's catch some things. And then, well, I don't know, should I do that now or should I do it after the training? And you know, I'll do that now, I'll do the training afterwards. But Romania, Portugal, Fiji and Tonga, you each need a level before we decide to do that. So, I want to see if... It's probably the longest way round in history. But I want to see if you can get an encounter here in Sunny Shore. I want to see if you can surf here and get something. We will find out. I'm pretty sure we have the balls, so we'll find out. Come along, Fiji. Oh man, is this immediately Route 223? No, Sunny Shore City's here. I don't know if we have repels up. Oh, okay, well, apparently we don't know we're encountering something. This is encounter number 1, which is a Wingull. We already have a Wingull, so we're not getting a Wingull. It's not like I can get much else other than things from good rods anyway. You know what? I'll try and find 4 things by surfing, and if I find nothing of value, I'm going to use my good rod. A Tentacool, which I already have. A level 40 Tentacool. Too cool for school, which means that I don't respect your values and I'll run. Okay, 3 more chances, and then well, 2 more chances, then we're whipping out the good rod. Ah, yeah. I suspect that the things on the routes ahead will also be very similar. And I don't know whether I'll use a lot of these guys anyway. Another Tentacool, level 37. Even less... Wait, what's the opposite of inferior? Is it inferior? I could have just said even more inferior, but... Less? I don't know. I don't know where I'm going with this. Anyway, this is encounter number 4. There's another Tentacool. Okay, I sense a theme here. So we're going to run away, and we're going to try and fish, because I haven't actually fished up anything in this whole game. And I could just go back to various places to fish. But for now, we're going to get the good rod, because apparently you can't get the super rod until post-game, I think. Oh, here we go. Alright, fishing thing. What have we got? A Remoraid! Aww! So cute. It's only level 16. Alright, Romania. It is time to confuse. Alright, Artillery's a pretty cool Pokemon. I mean, hopefully it doesn't come to that, because that means something terrible has happened. Oh, water gun. Alright then. It is time to throw some balls. I think a Great Ball would suit you. Of course, when you evolve, it definitely won't suit you, so... Maybe I've made a mistake. It's done now. And there's nothing you can do about it. Now we've caught it. Hooray! This seems like something I should know. That there's a country beginning with R, but maybe not.
It forcefully squirts water. Oh no, the water jet never misses prey, even if the Remoraid is deep in the sea.
I find that dubious. I've missed with Remoraid plenty of times. Okay. Is there any other country beginning with O other than Oh Man, which I've already used? I don't know that there is. Oh man. Well, it's in the water. It's an octopus. Could always go back to good old Oceania. We've done Tuvalu, Fiji, and Tonga, so I think we're going to call you Samoa. Basically just going through all the countries I know that play rugby. Oh right, and now on Route 223. Ooh, there are trainers here. Should we face them? I feel like we need to... Oh, okay, well we're encountering something. Whatever's going on. Ooh, a Pelipper. Well, we have a Wingull, so we'll not use you. I feel like I want to save these guys. I could train against them, but I might want to save them until we defeat this upcoming gym. Because we're going to need to do some training after the gym, of course. Oh, a Tentacruel. Imagine just swimming and finding this thing. The waters of the Pokemon world are really dangerous. Alright, we're going to do the same thing again. We'll keep surfing, we'll find 2 more things, and if they are of no good to us, then we'll flee. Where do you get Finneon anyway? I want a Finneon, just because no one likes Finneon. Only I understand your pain, Finneon. Maybe you do fish it. Should I fish twice? No, I'm gonna just go for this. It's happening. There we go. What do we got? What do we got? It is another Tentacruel. Level 44. These are really good things to catch, too. Or Romania. Run away! You know what? You can definitely get Finneon earlier in this game, I've realised. Because I definitely used one many years ago on my team. And I wouldn't have just left it this late, would I? Or maybe I am that insane. I don't know. I don't even know if you can get it here. I'm starting to question everything. Well, we'll find out what we get. If we get anything. Come along now. Ah, so quaint. Of course, we're not after quaintness, we're after catching things. Come on now. What kind of good rod is this? Maybe it's just a bum spot, man. Let's try here for some reason, because that will clearly make all the difference. It's all in the psychology. Or not. Hello? Okay, if this one doesn't work, I'm just gonna surf again. Nobody got time for this. Okay, well, it was clearly not meant to be. Let's just keep surfing. Here we go. Alright. This better be something amazing. Ooh, okay. Well, this is new. Alright, we got a Mantike. I think these things aren't the easiest to catch. And they're also pretty specially defensive from what I remember. Oh, and we have a Remoraid, so we could technically evolve this thing as well. That's pretty weird. Now, this game may want us to have a Mantine. Or apparently it's pronounced Mantine. But I'm going to probably call it Mantine repeatedly. Come on, Great Ball. Now, this would suit you, Mantike. Of course, of course. I think this thing isn't the easiest thing to catch, now that I remember. Oh, man. Is in my PC. This will not be called Oh Man. Mantine looks like it has weird, like, eyelashes under the eyes, but not above the eyes. Ah, jeez, come on. I feel like I don't have enough status afflicting moves other than Confuse Ray now. I have Body Slam, but that does damage. I don't have anything like Sleep Powder. Does Peru have Sleep Powder? Aw, oh, jeez, come on. I need something with False Swipe, too. Alright, well, I'm okay with this self-inflicting damage you're causing. Great Ball! Join us, Mantike. Ah, oh, jeez, come on, man. Aha, well, it was about time, I suppose. Man, a really fast Mantike. That would be a sight to behold. Okay, let's try this again. Confuse Ray. We have to Ultra Ball this thing, or do something else completely crazy. Why is this thing only level 30 as well? That's discrimination. Okay, it's Manta Rays. fact, you know what? Maybe I don't want to use this thing because it seems to be hitting itself all the time. Timer ball? Ah, I really should use that one quick ball I have. Come on, Mantike. 1, 2, 3. Okay, timer ball it is. Mantike. Awesome. What did the Pokédex have to say about you, Mantike? People organize tours to see this Pokemon frolic and skim the tops of waves of Remoraid. I don't think that's true. I feel like the Pokédex felt bad for Mantike. Well, I can think of many countries beginning with M. But how many of them would suit... Wow, what is going on with the sprite there? You can't even see his face. Or her face. Sorry, I keep doing that. What begins with M? I'm trying to think. This does not fit anything, but we're going to call you Morocco. Because I'm pretty sure I don't have a Morocco. If I do, well then, I can always rename things. If I do, then you guys better let me know, okay? You're more than welcome to correct any of my mistakes. I consider the fact that I've only lost 2 Pokemon means that I don't make that many mistakes in this game. Now, we are probably going to go backtrack and get some other encounters in this episode. But first, we need to bring along... Where are you? Buru, you're coming with us. Wait, do you know Cut still? Because I might not, in that case. I may have given you false hope, Buru. Oh, you do not have Cut, I'm sorry. We'll instead bring on Canada. Come on, Canada. We'll put away... Oh yeah, I have to remember that I got those seals, so I need to use those. That'll be the end of this episode. But there was a tree, if you remember, on the route previously, and we need to cut it down to pick up whatever item is there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back to see if I can get... This will be the encounter filling episode, because I don't feel like it took very long to explore everywhere. So I want to give you guys, you know, a bountiful episode of goodness for next time we take on the gym. And we of course have to train at the end of this episode, but I don't think that'll take too long either. I think that'll be quite swift in comparison to what I usually do. My eye has picked the inopportune time to start itching. That is not fantastic. Good old hay fever. Anyway, so carbos. That did not seem worth it. Never mind. Okay, well, now we're going to head to... Let's think about this. Well, I need to head to all the lakes. I've got an encounter at Verity Lakefront, but the others I do not. So I could go there and catch things, and also some TMs lying around. And some of these towns, like for example Twinleaf Town, back where we started our journey, we have not got an encounter there yet. And there are a few others, like maybe Pastoria City? I don't know to what extent we'll do that, but we'll start off in Twinleaf. We'll get some surfing / fishing done. Aw, Twinleaf Town. And I think there's like an odd keystone here or something. In fact, I don't remember if I got this already. Maybe it's not here. I don't know. It's probably here and I'm just too lazy to attempt to keep finding it. But we are going to see what we get by surfing. Ooh, a Psyduck. I somehow don't have this. Alright, Psyduck. Sadly, we don't have a cure for your ailment, although we did have that secret potion, so we could probably use that. And this thing seems to be confused all the time, so you think it would hit itself, but it doesn't. Okay, never mind. Well, I think an Ultra Ball would actually suit you, Psyduck. Again, unless you evolve, in which case it won't, so maybe I've made another huge mistake here. Okay, so the key is just to use inappropriate balls to the evolution, and it works. Cool. That was very easy to catch. Good stuff. Overwhelmed by enigmatic abilities, it suffers a constant headache. It sometimes uses mysterious powers, and yet it's not psychic type. Why? It sighs in the name. Why? Okay, so you're gonna evolve into a Golduck. Just gonna call you Guyana. I don't know why. That does seem to fit a duck somehow. I don't really know how. Okay, so we've done that, and since we're here... Oh, well, the music cut out hilariously there. So if we head up to the lake. I think we caught Senegal here, but there is a TM to be had here too. Because now, for some reason, I'm pretty sure you can surf. Yeah, you can. I don't know why you can't do it before then. But we're going to pop a rappel up, assuming I still have them. Yes, I have 12 of them. Good, good, good. Because I think you can get... By the way, we're not fighting the legendaries. That would be a mistake. I don't know if I would ever do that. Ah, here we go. And it's a TM38 Fire Blast. Yeah. We can, of course, just buy those, but it feels more soulful finding them naturally, you know? I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, let's now go to the Valor Lakefront. Though actually, have I caught anything in Pastoria City? I'm going to take a look at that, and then I might fish here or surf here too. And let's check our town map to see where else we might be able to catch some stuff. All these captures are probably going to be water types. Sandgem Town, that's technically where I would attribute my starter as being caught there. I am aware, by the way, that I technically obtained my start on a route where I also got Canada. I realised this about 20 episodes in. But to be honest, I would count it more as Sandgem, because I couldn't have named it until then anyway. And to be honest, I just did not remember. I had forgotten, okay? I think you can... Oh, well, Returner we actually have an encounter. You can't get one there. There, I don't think. Or there. Or there. So I think actually it is just Pastoria that I might be able to get something. But let's see, first of all. In fact, I don't think we need cut anymore, so... Fish baby, pop Canada away. Good old Canada. Such a beaming smile. We're going to bring Tonga back with us. And we're going to pop Canada here. Now, did we get anything in Pastoria City? We did get you at Lake Verity. We will see. Turn to Forest. Turn to City. I could technically... I could also get that Riolu egg. And I could hatch that somewhere. But I don't think I'll use it. Valor Lakefront. Oh, yeah. All these things. There's some of these things I really wish that I could use, but I don't see how... I don't know. I'd need to replace something I already have, and my team's pretty good, man. Okay, so it doesn't seem like we have any captures here, so we're going to do that. Because I'm pretty sure there's a large body of water down here where we will catch things. That is the name of the game. Come on, Fiji. Or fish for things, assuming that we find things that we already have. And there can only be so many water Pokemon, I would have thought, so we'll find out. What have we got? Our first encounter is a Tentacool. I have seen this many times. Alright, Romania. Flee! Okay, 4 more chances. And then thankfully I presume we'd be done with all the water encounters for this game. Although I think there may be another water route later. I don't know. And then it's just Victory Road, and that's it, and that's a lot, man, so we just have to work with what we've got with. Which, thankfully, we have a lot of excellent options, should the worst happen in the upcoming gym. Okay, well that is encounter number 3. I mean, it is appropriate, this is the place of the water-type gym, so if you didn't have a water-type from here, I'd be a bit disappointed. Okay, well we have 2 more shots. So, 1 more shot and then we fish. That is my rule. There is another Tentacool. And the Pokemon world just has so many jellyfish. Not somewhere I'd like to live, personally, based on that fact. Alright, well, it's time for the old good Rodamaru. What do we got? What does Pastoria have to offer? Not this again. Do I just suck at fishing? I have too low level to catch things? Is that what this is? Okay, let's try here. Again, assuming it makes all the difference when it probably doesn't. Did I just luck out the first time? Oh, never mind. Okay, we got something. What do we got? This better be worth it. Hey, Magikarp, we already have Grease. Never mind. Nothing for Pastoria. You know, was the Great Marsh a Pastorian encounter? Because that may have counted anyway, and it would have null and voided everything, so never mind. Oh well. Let's pop a rappel up. In any event, I didn't get the Tropius that I could have got. That would have been amazing. Tropius is an amazing user of HM moves too, so that would have been even better. But never mind. We'll move on. And now we're going to head to Lakefront. It is just round the corner, so I feel as though cutting away is a bit extreme. Such serene music. So serene today, this episode. Alright. And I think we can get either Thunder or Blizzard as a TM from this place. Well, here's where we got Giraffarig. I forget what we named. Guinea, that's it. That's what we named you. I used a Giraffarig a long time ago in Crystal, but I don't think I've used one since then. Maybe I should. There are bound to be loads of Pokemon that are like gems that you just never see used. Ooh, Thunder. There we go. Again, I don't think anyone can know that, but I don't think I actually bought Thunder. It would be cool to... You know what, let's find out. Whilst we're here, let's see if anything can learn Thunder. We'd have to combine it with Rain Dance for it to be of much use. If nothing can learn Thunderbolt, I would be surprised if anything can learn Thunder. No, indeed, no one can learn Thunder. Okay, well, let's wear this repel off, because we are a fool. But we would have gotten a water encounter anyway. I'm trying to see what the grass holds first. Okay, we got 5 shots. The first shot is a Beaverell. Oh my goodness, no 41 Beaverell. Man, these beavers do not screw around. Run away! I suspect it will be more of the same of what was out at the lakefront, but you never know. You never know. Except for if you've seen like the guides on Bulbapedia or Cerebi or anywhere that tells you. And it's not like me and just doesn't bother to research these things. I feel as though in the future, if I was to do a... Well, my next Nuzlocke challenge, I'll definitely make more challenging than this. If it's one thing I've learned, it's that I think I might be better at this game than I give myself credit for sometimes. So I want to get progressively harder with every Nuzlocke that I do. But maybe I have to counterbalance that, because some people, the reason that a lot of people challenge themselves is because they play through the game a lot. Whereas with me, a lot of the Pokemon games I've played in the past, sure, and that's how I remember some stuff. But that doesn't mean I remember like every single moveset, so maybe I have to counterbalance harder Nuzlockes of looking in advance of things, because that would help me out. I don't know. I have to think about that. Anyway, that was the 5th encounter. It was a complete bust, so I suspect the same sort of thing probably happen up here, but it's worth a shot, gosh darn it. You know, I may as well stick with you guys now. Man, and this music could not be more opposite of Sunyshore. Oh boy, can I even bike here? No, I can't even bike. What's that about? So Roan, how do you even know I'm trying to use it? I thought I was done with this place too. Oh, this music's also amazing though. This soundtrack is really good. Let's head up here. I may as well not rappel over the water just in case I find something amazing. I would imagine that these encounters will be the same. Or maybe they'll be similar to what's outside on the lakefront here. You know, the only reason that I remembered to get encounters here was because for some reason this song popped into my head earlier today, and it made me think, where's that song from? It turns out it's on the lakes, and then I thought, oh, I haven't actually tried to catch things at the lakes yet. So yeah, that's my story. Anyway, that's encounter number 1 on the... Oh man, are we really gonna use our encounters on the water? Right, maybe I should put a repel up. But you know what? I'm gonna actually not do that, and if I find a lot of water encounters, then it wasn't meant to be. I guess it's up here for some reason. Yeah, okay. We have an item, which is predictably Team 14 Blizzard. Alright. So we found 2 things, right? We get 3 more shots. A Snover! Okay, well, indeed. What else could I get from here then? You could possibly get a Sneasel here, but that seems like something that would only appear at night, so maybe I don't get anything. Maybe that's the fate I'm destined to behold. But we'll find out. That also definitely seems like hidden item territory up there. Why? Beaverells seem to be everywhere. Why is Sinnoh just infested with these beavers? I don't understand. And who remembers was he Angry Beavers? That was a show, right? At one point? And another Beaverell. I'm lost for words. Anyway. There's literally no point in coming to these lakes because you could get these TMs anyway. And there wasn't even a hidden item there. Never mind. Okay, well, that's that. That's all my encounters done, I think. So, I'm going to round off this episode with a little bit of training. And then we're going to kickstart next episode. Ooh, I've predictably backed out of that. We're going to start off next episode getting right into the thick of things. So, I'm going to finish training these dudes, and I'll see you guys soon. Hello? Okay. Shiny Ponyta? Okay. I could master ball this thing, you know. Quick ball? I'm invoking Shiny Claws, I guess. Hot dang. Wow, was not expecting that. Alright. So for the record, I'm not planning on using this thing. It's a shiny. So, oh man. What do I name you? Kind of stumped right now. What's a shiny country? I don't know. I was not expecting this. It begins with P. Oh man. We've done Peru. I felt like it needs to be a name fitting for a shiny. So you know what? I'm actually going to not nickname this thing. I'm going to let you guys decide, okay, in the comments. If you want to nickname my shiny Ponyta that I just found in his grass, then let me know, man. It has to be a country, so let me know of a country, and I'll consider all options. Anyway, I'm nearly done on my training, so I'm going to keep training, and I'll see you guys soon. Alright, well, that was certainly interesting, wasn't it? I don't know why I just left the Pokemon Center, because we're going straight back in, but as you can see, everyone is level 49, so we are where we need to be for the next gym, the final gym. But yeah, we found, let's take a look at Ponyta, shiny Ponyta. It's so blue, it's so cool. Is that like the blue flames you get from Bunsen burners? Because that's pretty cool. Sadly, I don't think Rapidash is as blue as this. I think Rapidash is like grey. So yeah, anyway, I probably didn't make any sense whilst this actually happened. I was kind of just surprised this actually materialised in my face. But essentially, when it comes to shinies and Nuzlockes, in my opinion, obviously I'm going to catch it, but I don't intend on using it at all. Obviously, we already have Portugal. We have a Ponyta already. So I wouldn't use this thing because it would take up the encounter on the route. I literally have just caught it because it's a shiny. But, as I said before, if you guys can come up with some cool names for this thing, I'd be appreciative because I feel like this deserves a good name. So I want your guys' input on the matter first before I decide to name Ponyta. Anyway, that's all for training. So before we finish the episode, it's time to get some bull capsules going. So let's see. We could probably get. Well, hang on. We have a lot of like floral things now, right? Ah, such a cool sound. What's this? Party seal. Floral seal. That seems like it's good for Tonga. So maybe. I don't know. I don't know where is best to put this stuff. So maybe we do it like that. Maybe we do them all like this, roughly. Yeah, and then we can set that on Tonga. And who else doesn't have one? Fiji, you don't have one. So let's... What is this? Foamy Seal D? See, that seems very... I don't know. It just looks really poisonous. But actually, that actually probably suits Fiji's colour scheme. So let's do that. Let's set that with Fiji. And let's change everyone else's whilst we're here too. So we can put more types of seals on these things. What's line seal B? Or we could go star seal A. Let's give you some star seals. Someone could do it with the electric seals actually. That might not be a bad shout. Oh, who gets the party seal? I don't know. I think this would suit good old Ethiopia though. Ooh. Well, you already have a music theme going, so let's stick you with some more songs. Yeah. Then we got to sort you out, Crobat. What do we give you? Let's see how these lines look. They might look terrible, but we'll see. And then lastly, good old Portugal. We've got a new friend now, Portugal. I'll give you the party seal to celebrate our new ponyta. Oh man, crazy days. Okay, well that's all that is. I'm sure that's thrilling footage for everyone. But yeah, next time we're going to take on Volkner in his gym. And we're probably going to be spending a lot of that time using Fiji and Tonga. But I have to think about strategies and all that stuff in between episodes. But until then, thank you guys for watching. And I will see you in the next episode. Toodles.